Hello and welcome to my reaction channel. I am Sam, also known as Pop Sam Cam, and today I'm going to react to the new Miley Cyrus album, Something Beautiful. I've been so excited for this one to drop onto streaming services. I actually had the pleasure of hearing this one a couple of weeks ago at a session that Miley was actually at, which was really cool. I saw the film as well, but I haven't been able to listen to it since then, and the memory has kind of faded, so I am very excited to get back into this and listen to it in full in my own time with you guys. If you like my reactions, make sure you hit follow or subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you should also come and join the Discord. It's in the show notes down below. We talk about pop music all the time. I also have my podcast, The Pop Pod, where I will be talking a lot about this album actually. There will be an episode going out next week all about Something Beautiful. I'm very excited for that one. But for now, let's click play. Track number 1, Prelude. We've obviously heard the first 4 tracks now. But I'm very excited to hear it like as a whole put together. This feels like an album that's meant to be listened to from start to finish. I'm just gonna pump this up in my headphones. I'm excited, let's go.
From being swallowed into endless distance, your hands can't save the things that have already been dissolved into air.
Also, I'm going to stop the album where I need to, but from what I remember, it's fused together so beautifully. I'm going to try not to stop it in between tracks. Of course, if we need to talk about it, we need to talk about it. This feels like Lift Off.
In an empty room. Witnessing my body.
What was the song on Endless Summer Vacation that had this kind of vibe? The one in the middle.
Aching to be seen.
I got really excited when I heard that track, and then the rest of the album didn't deliver. Alright. This production is just so beautiful, so grandiose, unlike anything Miley's tackled in her career. We're about to go into track number 2, the title track, Something Beautiful. I remember hearing this for the first time, being so confused about where this album was going to go, but excited nonetheless.
Tonight, until your lips turn blue.
I love that tone in her voice. It's insane. Oh, to have no idea what's coming. Ryan Beatty wrote this part, she said, when I saw the film. This is when I knew we were in for an album. Like, some of the most exciting stuff Miley's ever done. Crazy. Only a pop star who'd made Dead Pets would have the balls to do something like this. And then just back into this like smoky jazz bar flavor. I love the old like Hollywood flavor that comes through in this one. Makes you want to punch a wall. I think it's... yeah, the whole team is on production here. You got Ryan Beatty in the writing credits, her boyfriend Max Morando in the production credits, Sean Everett, who's done most of the album. So cool. It's got like a rock and roll flavor, but it's so different to what she was serving up on Plastic Hearts. Like Plastic Hearts had a very like 60s, 70s kind of Joan Jett vibe. This is way more psychedelic, like Tame Impala, Pink Floyd kind of stuff. If you're a rockist, you'll roast me for mentioning Tame Impala before Pink Floyd. I'm sorry. All right, we're about to go into track number 3, End of the World. It just flows into one another so effortlessly. Remember when I heard this for the first time, I was just down the road from the Chateau Marmont and I could feel Miley's energy. This bit always gets me.
Baby, you've been thinking about the future like it's already yours. Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
It's such a shame that she can't tour because this would be so special at a festival. The ABBA vibes in those keys. Even those notes that she hits, I think she said in the Zane Lowe interview that this song is so hard to sing. And you can hear it.
Let's pretend it's not the end of the world.
It's crazy that we've gotten through 2 verses, 2 choruses, and the song isn't even halfway through yet. Already clearing Endless Summer Vacation, so much more daring, so much more guts to it. I love that she's taking her time. Who does a 4-minute, 10-second lead single these days? There it is, End of the World. We now move into track number 4, which is More to Lose. Another song that we've heard. This is the last of the songs that we've heard prior to the album. A classic Miley ballad, but with a little bit extra added in. It feels like the production adds a bit of spice to Miley's usual bag when it comes to ballads. So many of her best songs are ballads. Wrecking Ball, Slide Away, The Climb, Pablo the Blowfish.
But I'm hanging on the wire. Stumble down the same road before. Say I'm leaving, but I'm only playing liar. Cause when you're looking like
That voice.
and you said, but I wish it wasn't true. I knew someday.
I wish I could sing like this. I would be belting to you right now.
I just thought we had more to lose.
She said in the Zane Lowe interview also that if you haven't seen, definitely check it out. But she said that she felt like this was like her I Will Always Love You as Dolly had it. And that's big shoes to fill, but I get the comparison. It feels like a timeless classic.
Looking like a movie star in a worn-out coat, so I throw away my mind. Why stay when the ecstasy is far away? I knew someday that one would have
Another song that I would love to see
I just
live.
thought we had more to lose.
Proper phone light in the air kind of moment. Just take a moment to, like, if this is your first time listening and you're listening with me, thank you, but take a moment because the album changes drastically from here on in.
It happens all the time. Ecstasy is far away, and I pray that it's coming around again, but it don't, baby. And you said, oh, I knew someday
So
you'd
good.
do what I couldn't do. I just thought we had more to lose.
Already, the standard is like up here for her compared to other albums. It's insane. I've never heard her this focused, this purposeful, this daring. I think this is a good way to stop just for a moment because we go into the interludes and then the rest of the album and it really takes flight. But just stopping for a moment to say that like that singles run is perfect to me, and I can see why it hasn't lit the charts on fire, because it is, the production wise, it's not very contemporary at all. It's pushing Miley into a totally different space, but she just sounds so comfortable and so excited by it. And that's the most you can hope for from an artist, to enter this space and give us an album like this. Let's get into Interlude 1, which is track number 5. I'm excited for where we go from here. I guess these interludes might make a little bit more sense when you see the film, in terms of they act as a transition for her from scene to scene, but it certainly gives the album some drama. Here we fucking go. Going into track number 6, this is Easy Lover. This is the next single. And see, the mood just dramatically shifts at this point.
You're my baby. You're the only one. You drive me crazy. But I still miss you when you're gone. Every second, every hour.
She's got like such a swagger to it. I just love how the beat just kind of is dripping in sweat almost. I think Ryan Tedder's on production here. Sorry, he's not on production, but it is written by him. See, this is probably like the most obvious single from the album, but it still doesn't feel like super contemporary pop, like radio ready, and I love that. Bit of context if you haven't heard it already. When Beyonce was taking songs for Cowboy Carter, Miley actually submitted the chorus of this one to her. She ended up going with Two Most Wanted, but this song was written during the sessions for Plastic Hearts and has now ended up at this point, and I think it's a good thing that Miley kept it. Even this is kind of a red herring for where the rest of the album goes, I think. Listen to that voice. It does sound a little Cowboy Carter now I consider that. All the production is just so grand and so considered. Those strings who I love. Okay, from here we go into Interlude 2, which is track number 7. Say goodbye to Easy Lover. Almost feels like we're waiting for liftoff. I guess I can take this time to talk about Golden Burning Sun, which is a demo that has been around for a little while. A lot of fans have heard it in demo form, but this is a totally different version. I think based off the singles, I'm like surprised how electronic this album is. It's way more retro at the beginning and it starts to become a little futuristic at this point. Who's producing this? It's just the team that's done the whole thing. Miley, Max, Sean, Jonathan Rado, and Michael Pollock. All right, this is track number 8, Golden Burning Sun. I just love the way this album is mixed together. It's insane.
Burning sun, can I have you if I never let you down?
Total like 70s psychedelia, or even like maybe late 70s Fleetwood Mac. Love her voice on there. Chorus is so good. There's something so like, is it post-apocalyptic or just apocalyptic about this album? Maybe apocalyptic. This is the end, it feels like. Yes, so Fleetwood Mac. I think she's friends with Stevie Nicks, actually. Feels like we've heard this song for like 50 years. Feels like the world is like burning around her and she's zeroing in on this one person. This sounds so good in headphones. You need to be listening to this in headphones for the first time.
You're the only one under the golden burning sun. Can I have you if I
I love this song. It's even better the second time. Just such a sweet, instantly classic sounding song with production that we only could have dreamed of on Endless Summer Vacation, just in another realm for Miley, even from Plastic Hearts. Just so much more depth, and it feels so expansive as well. This is track number 9, Walk of Fame, featuring Brittany Howard of Alabama Shakes. This is where we go to another dimension. We've left the 70s behind. We've left that like rock psychedelia. We're like, I don't know, heading towards the late 80s, 90s now. Definitely 80s. It just blows me away that she goes to this point on this album. From where we start to here, the difference is radical. I'll tell you now too, this is one of the most striking visuals on the film. Is that Brittany Howard there? I love how it just so gently lifts there. She's a master at melody, we know that. She's had some of the biggest pop hits of all time, but she's showing off there. I love this beat. It definitely feels a little Gaga Mayhem as well. I guess they're taking like their reference points from the same kind of era. She's kind of weirdly like leaning into the glamour of fame and also the destruction of it at the same time. I really love that duality here. The classic of the album, maybe. And so many people were asking me, like, are there any hits on this album? It was so difficult to explain that. There are a lot of hits, but not in a traditional sense. Like, this is never getting on the radio. See, this is kind of similar to like Killer Gaga. It just feels like we've been shot into the stratosphere at this point. Like the rise is insane. I feel like I'm riding a horse. Does it look like it? Feels criminal to be sitting on the couch to this. Like, we need to be up in the club. So good. Sounds like Losing My Religion, R.E.M. All right, we're about to say goodbye to Walk of Fame and go into track number 10, Pretend You're God. Whew. Bit puffed from that, actually. More albums need to be mixed together like this. Like, it keeps you totally in it. It makes you appreciate the album experience. It makes you feel like it cannot be pulled apart, and I love that. Okay, this sounds like Dead Pet Smiley, particularly the vocal processing. Production, rather.
Do you see me? I gotta know, I gotta know.
such a vibe shift from Walk of Fame. Back to that same kind of hauntingness of Something Beautiful and Prelude. God, it's so dark. Even that guitar in the background is just so alarming. There's a real trepidatious feeling to this whole album. Even when it feels euphoric, it feels like we're about to walk into something bad. I mean bad in an alarming kind of way, like a darkness or a sense of danger. Love how subtle this chorus is. You know what album this reminds me of? And not like sonically, but Beyonce's self-titled, because it was the moment that she started taking huge risks with different sounds, merging different things together, like creating her own world. I feel like this album does a similar thing. Things are just getting murkier and hazier. Where are we going next? The mood just took a dire turn. I know we're about to be hit with something wild because the next feature is Naomi Campbell on track number 11, Every Girl You've Ever Loved. And what is that? Is that like a saxophone? It sounds so good. There's that beat again. Yes, so 80s, like almost Joy Division-y. Maybe New Order more so. I know I've heard some complaints about the way her vocals are produced in this chorus, but I love it. I love how it feels like she's screaming from the back room. Again, there's that like juxtaposition between the glamour and like the fame, and then the desperation and the sadness. I think the comparisons with Mayhem that I'm getting is it's really like matching electronic dance pop with a real rock element as well. And that's rare when you hear of a like pop star going into like dance pop. You never think of like howling guitars.
She's got that kind of grace. Did Botticelli paint her face? She has the perfect scent. She speaks the perfect French. She can dance the night away, and still she'll never break a sweat. Pose.
Wait till you see this part in the film. So just like decadent and luxurious. Even the time she gives herself with each song to just like revel in these sonics is so cool. It's hard to believe we started off at Prelude, honestly, by this point. It's so good. Alright, this is track number 12, Reborn. Love that one. Love the streak that we've been on, honestly, since Interlude. My favorite beat on the album. This is a smash. No shades of Dua, but this is kind of what I was expecting when she was describing radical optimism. Yeah, the world is ending and this is like a dance party for it. It's insane, the vibes that this song gives. Like kind of chilling at the same time as being extremely fun. I think this is one of the most different choruses she's ever done. Honestly, I've never heard Miley sound anywhere close to this. The fact that this was the same artist that was playing it so safe on Endless Summer Vacation is mind-blowing to me. The drama. And then just like total rebirth. Feels like we're starting again. Like we go through all that tense shit throughout the album, all the dark stuff, just so we can feel the pure euphoria at this moment. Like, goosebumps. That essentially concludes the film, and then we go into the credits and get the final song, which is track number 13, Give Me Love. Don't want it to end. I'm actually happy to hear it in this much more comfortable setting because I remember really needing to pee at this point. Might have ruined this song for me. Just a soft landing, so nice. It's amazing how the tone of the record has shifted since that beat switch in Reborn. It's funny, in End of the World, she was mentioning a lot of physical places of beauty, and she's returned to that in Give Me Love. The rest of the album kind of took off out of Earth. It's crazy to think there's really only 10 full songs on this album, but it feels like more than enough. Like, so much to every song.
witness to the earthly delights while my perfect eating goes down in flames. I'm eaten alive by the mouth of a monster while fearlessly calling out your name.
Yeah, that's some dead pet shit. Wow, what a ride. It's such a noisy record. We're often not given any space to breathe, and I love how the record ends in this moment of just like space and silence almost. There it is. Miley Cyrus's Something Beautiful. I mean, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because I was waiting to hear it again and kind of validate what I felt about it the first time around, and that is that it is absolutely the best record in Miley Cyrus's discography. She hasn't even come close to making something this cohesive and this like world building. And I think by taking her eye off hits, she's been able to just like make a project that sits as an equal. I think probably the closest that she'd come to it before this was Plastic Hearts, but this just takes it to another level. It's grander, it's more expansive, it's such a beautiful sounding album. Is it one of the albums of the year? Very potentially. I mean, there hasn't been enough pop music this year that has been this ambitious and set out to do something. And even if people don't like this album, you cannot deny that she set her sights on something really, really ambitious and just gone for it. And that's way more than we could ask for, particularly coming from an artist who I think with Endless Summer Vacation gave us her safest project yet. Like, that to me just felt like all of Miley's edges were sanded down, and on this, they're back and they're really jagged. And I love that. I just think that it is such a special album, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think. Drop your thoughts down below on what your favorite song is from the album, what your favorite moment was. If you've seen the movie, let me know that too. Also, come join us in the Discord to talk about it further. I'll drop that in the show notes below. Make sure you're following the YouTube channel, and I will see you for my next reaction. Thank you for joining me.